anything. We are Charles E. Walters. We are Charles E. Walters.
Happy Right Rally Day. We are the CEW Right Rally leaders joining you from our homes. Each and every day, CEW does it with
respect,
integrity,
good behavior,
helping others,
and teamwork.
because CEW does it
Right.
Hey Desmond, how's it been going? What's the fun stuff you've been doing at home?
Well, at home, I've been playing video games with my dad and my friends. I've gone outside and done some workouts. I've played soccer.
Well, that's really cool. Hi Haley, how's it been going for you?
It's been going great for me. Some fun things I've done at home are I've read, I've went on my trampoline, and I've colored. I've also done my dance classes online.
That's really cool.
This month, we will be showing off some of the things we have been working on at home. Let's check out these pictures and videos from our distant learning journey.
And principles of good behavior are sensible. Let's do everything till the summer's done. It's the greatest time for us to be young and have a good time. Hey, me being young probably takes its toll. Hey, but didn't I make on a roll? Either way, eat your words. It's our time, we deserve, oh, to have a good time. Take me far away, anywhere, as long as it's fun, 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 fun. I wanna go. No more homework or PTA. No more lunch food, it's toxic waste. Let's get Mickey D's as a matter of fact. Let's get Happy Meals on a Sunday there. Yeah, what a good time. Hey, me being young probably takes its toll. Hey, but didn't I make on a roll? Either way, eat your words. It's our time, we deserve, oh, to have a good time. When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seemed impossible to face, and when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. I just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Here is Miss Abate, Miss Indelicato, and Mr. Johnson for a mental health moment.
Hi CEW family, Miss Abate here for a mental health moment. I know it's weird and sad and maybe even a little bit scary that, we're here still at home and we're not able to be together, especially for the Right Rally video because we always watch the Right Rally video together. But I really want you guys to try to feel all of your feelings and don't ignore them. Like, think of them like waves. Like, if I feel a feeling of sadness, that's okay, right? But it's like a wave, and it comes in and out, just like a wave. Or a feeling of frustration and anger. Feel that. Let it happen. It comes in and out like a wave, guys. In and out. Feel whatever you have to feel. Don't hold on to it too long. Release them when you need to, and soon we'll all be together and we can feel all of our feelings all together and be there for each other in person. Love you guys and miss you, and don't forget to keep being your best selves. Bye, guys.
Hi, CW friends. I'm just reaching out to say hello and to remind you that we are a family and we always will be a family. So I need my family members to listen to their parents or whoever's so lucky to be taking care of you. and to try to practice all the strategies that we teach you about keeping your body calm. And most of all, be kind to yourself and others. Can't wait to see you when we get back. Bye, miss you.
Hi CW, Mrs. Walter here. So we are going to continue to talk about how we can keep our mind and our body healthy. So one thing that I like to try and do to keep my brain active is to work on a challenging puzzle. So right now I'm working on a big puzzle, 1,500 pieces, and it's all pictures of different puppies because I really, really love animals. It is really important to try and keep our body and our mind active during this time. How are you guys staying active at home? I can't wait to hear all about it, and I hope to see you all really soon. Bye!
Hey guys, Spider-Man here. Just kidding, it's Mr. Johnson. How you guys doing today? Hello CEW, just want to say I love you. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you and your family are safe. As mental health, we want to have a mental health moment. We just want to talk to you guys about doing things that we really love during our quarantine. I know we're all stuck at home. I know that we're just trying to make the best of it. But one of the things that really gets me through the day is working on something that I really, really love. And as you guys know, I'm using DJing with Mr. Riccio. Shout out to Mr. Riccio. Thank you for letting me use all your DJ stuff. But I really love music, and that helps me get through the day. When I'm feeling down, I listen to music that I really like. When I'm feeling happy, I listen to music that I really like. So I want you to think about things that you really enjoy, that you're really having a good time with, whether it's coloring, whether it's playing outside, riding your bike, riding your scooter, hanging out with your family. I was thinking that maybe we could have a CEW dance party. And this song that I chose, it's actually called Alone by Marshmello. But even though it's alone, we are all alone in our homes, but we are not alone because we're a family. CEW Nation, forever. Domination. We are CEW Nation. So without further ado, turn your computers up, attach it to your Fire Stick, Chromecast, whatever it is, turn the volume all the way up, and let's party. Floss with me. Can you floss? Trying to find my way back home to you. Love you, CW. CW Nation forever. We're a family. Peace out.
It's that time again. We would like to introduce Mr. Foster, Mrs. Gibson, and Mrs. Wilson for Fireplace Talk.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers, and here's three's company too. Come and dance on our floor. Take a step that is new. We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too. You'll see that life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you. Down at our rendezvous. Three's company too.
Hi, boys and girls.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to our Right Rally. We're here.
Yeah.
We're doing our Right Rally the way that we're all doing our instruction right now, digitally and through distance learning. This is wonderful.
I love it. And we have the fireplace with us, Mr. Foster. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You know, it is spring, but we're still, it's still a little bit chilly in the mornings and in the evening. So I thought a little fireplace would help us out.
Very nice. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's so nice, though, that it is springtime. The weather has been fantastic.
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good.
Not fantastic.
It's been rainy.
Oh, a little bit of rain, yes.
Those April showers,
That's true.
great.
That's true. Well, my 2-year-old, who is just really beginning to talk a lot more, went to the window and sang "Rain, Rain, Go Away," and so she doesn't like the rain either.
There's been a lot of it, but I understand it brings flowers, brings the beautiful trees are starting to bud and bloom. It's wonderful.
Yes.
So go outside and pick up all the sticks from Monday's storm. Yeah, something else last Monday, wasn't it?
Yes. Some people lost their power.
Yes. My internet went down a few times. Yes.
But it's great because it's getting a little nicer during the day. You can get outside in your backyard, which would be a wonderful idea. Maybe do some of your physical education activities outside in your backyard, or right wherever it is that you can go in your house, right outside of your house would be wonderful.
We've set up some of our own obstacle courses just to kind of get us outside, be in the backyard, run around, hop over the little picnic table, do a couple of swings.
Oh, that's great.
Speaking of obstacle courses, Mrs. Gibson, I was noticing some on our digital learning on our Google Classrooms. I was noticing some students in kindergarten creating their own obstacle courses.
That's so great.
And one was even sensory. I was just so amazed with sight words on the patio.
Great.
So many great things happening on Google Classroom. I love going in and seeing what everyone's doing. And when the kids send in these videos, it's just so amazing for everybody to see.
I think that's the greatest part is seeing what the children are doing at home. I absolutely love to see that.
We want to see. So send in more videos. Post more things of pictures of yourselves doing activities, because we love to hear about things like that.
Yeah. And it really inspires other ideas, because even when I'm watching something that's happening in PE, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do 10 burpees. It's time for me to get up and away from this computer. Good.
Yes.
That is excellent, Mrs. Wilson.
I love that. We should get a little clip of that.
And I'm like, I think I need to do this too.
Yeah, we have to get a little clip of you doing the burpees, and then we'll put that out.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that, huh? Should send that in. That would be great.
Oh, and the virtual field trips that I'm seeing on a lot of the Google Classrooms, phenomenal. It's just, I love doing them myself.
Yeah, I love it too. We just actually took a trip to the Statue of Liberty the other day in our house. It was amazing.
Oh, I'll have to do that one. We did the San Diego Zoo, so we'll have to go to New York City next.
Yeah, in the cam there.
Yes.
In the cam. Very cool.
Adorable.
Very cool. Well, we love to see, we're visiting all of your Google Classrooms, and we love to see everything that you're doing. So please, if you do send things in, we would love it so much. Very exciting. There's a lot going on our Google Classrooms, isn't there, Mr. Foster?
Oh yes, tons. Absolutely. And this week, it's finishing our week now. All week, Mrs. Gibson, we saw so many wonderful things.
Yes. Have you guys been where I see today we all are our Longwood gear, Spirit Week, great. Happy birthday. This is one of our movements. Yes. So but we saw we've seen things all week. I love the pictures that you guys are sending in to Pam Donovan. We've seen them throughout all the children in all the districts. Your hats. Did you see the hats? There were so many great hats.
Love them. It's just fantastic, and it's really nice that we could still share the experience together through the digital platform.
Very nice way to still stay connected to everybody.
Yeah.
It makes such a big difference in my day, and it gives me so much happiness. So
without a doubt.
It also helps us remember what day of the week it is.
Yes. Yes.
That's true.
We'll need something for every week, for every day of the week.
That's at least a color. At least a color.
Yes. Right. So we can't wait to see all those pictures that you sent in to Mrs. Donovan, and she's going to make some sort of video or slideshow that she'll be putting out, and we can't wait to see that. That's going to be wonderful.
It's always amazing.
It is. She's great, and we had Mrs. Donovan on as our first guest, if you remember. So you can maybe think of her, boys and girls, and say, "Oh yeah, I remember the person that takes the pictures."
Yeah, she puts all these things together for us.
Yes.
She's wonderful.
All right, welcome everybody. We are so excited to have our guest on for today. First of all, it's a very special guest. You're going to be so excited. And also, this is the first time ever that we're going to have our guest come on while we're doing a Google Meet.
It's very cool. I'm so excited. We've been doing a lot of these Google Meets, and I'm sure the children have too, have experienced it a little bit. So this will be our first time that we're doing it through a Right Rally.
Yeah, they're about to appear on the screen.
He's a trailblazer. So
That's right. That's right. And he is in real life also. So I hope you're guessing who it is. And we're going to have him come on right now. Dr. Loman, everybody.
Hi.
There he is. Welcome, Dr. Loman.
Thank you so much for having me. This is exciting.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on and really being that trailblazer, really, starting out, because this is difficult to do. But, we thank you for coming on and doing it this way.
Yeah, of course.
So
fireside chat. I love it.
Yeah, this is great.
I feel the virtual fire in the background. I feel nice and warm and cozy all the way from here.
There you go. That's the intent for sure. Yeah. So we wanted to just start out by telling all the boys and girls, and asking you, what is it that you do here in Longwood? What is your role? And because a lot of the students see you coming through the halls at CEW, but maybe they're not sure exactly what you do.
So that's an awesome question. My official title is the Director of Curriculum for ELA Math and Science. But that still leaves you with the question is, what does that person do?
Yes.
I would ask that question. But I would say most of my job is doing for teachers what teachers do for students. So I spend a lot of time, I get to work with teachers all the way from kindergarten to 12th grade before kids leave and go to college. And I really just see what they need. I see what principals need. I see what assistant principals need. And I do everything in my power to try to get everybody to work together and problem solve. And if they need someone to come in from the outside and maybe teach them a new skill or get them a new resource, I'm that in-between person that, kind of glues everybody together and gets them working together to try to problem solve so that they can feel best prepared to come in and teach the kids.
That's wonderful. And, something interesting I heard out of that is you're K through 12. Boys and girls, you're going to be seeing Dr. Loman throughout your entire school career here in Longwood.
I'm excited about that. I love to see the kids grow as they get older. And it's always good to have a friend as you transition from elementary school to the middle school to the junior high to the high school. So if you see me around, feel free. Say, hey, Dr. Loman, how are you?
He's a friendly guy, so definitely take him up on that. So we have some more questions for you, maybe some questions that the boys and girls really want to know about you. So who's starting off with the first question here?
I think I am.
All right.
I have a question. So Dr. Loman, what's the funniest thing that's happened to you recently?
So I had one thing in my mind, but just before we started this video, Miss Wilson had her computer stacked up on a bunch of books. It fell down. I found that quite fun.
All of a sudden we're looking like at the ceiling. Yeah.
And all of a sudden we were looking at the ceiling, so I thought that was pretty funny. But also with these, I'm sure someone else has had to experience this at some point. But with all these Google Meets, you have a lot of people who look professional on the top when you see them on the video. But, I was in a meeting the other day and the person stood up and they were wearing pajama pants.
Yes.
I thought it was the funniest thing.
That is quite hilarious. And I'm sure that's happening a lot.
He has pajama pants on.
Well, I'm not gonna stand up right now.
I have to get something from over here real quick.
That's great. That's so funny. All right, Dr. Loman, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I know a lot about how you love music.
Oh, yeah.
So I've heard a lot about the type of music, the genre of music you like. What's your favorite song?
So that is it should be an easy question for someone that likes music, but it actually is the most difficult question in the entire world because I love music so much. Music is a huge part of my life. Growing up, a lot of people might not know this, but I played the trumpet for the better part of 15 years. So music, I think those people that like music understand this. It's different genres affect different moods in your life and make you feel different in different phases of your life. So to nail down one song, I mean, I like everything from songs from the Rocky IV soundtrack to hip hop and R&B to rock and roll to classic rock to new rock, pop music, everything. So I don't know if I could say a favorite song, but what I love about music is that it really brings people together. If you were in my house, we have our Alexa playing music all the time. We're having dance parties in the kitchen with me and my kids. So it brings generations of people together, and that's I really love music overall. But to nail down one song would probably be impossible.
Well, do you work out to Eye of the Tiger?
So Eye of the Tiger is a good one, but I love There's No Easy Way Out. There's no easy way out.
Okay.
Favorites.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's switch it up here because, we are all home and people are doing different things, but people are cooking a lot for sure because, we're not going out as much. So any weird food combinations that you really enjoy?
So I like ketchup on everything. Keeping ketchup stocked in my house is impossible. I don't, people are worried about toilet paper shortages. I went to the grocery store the other day, there was no ketchup, and I'm not sure what to do.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it's got to be Heinz ketchup. I don't know why they make other
I was
ketchup.
just going to ask, right? Does it have to be that brand?
Tried the different color ketchups. I don't know what they were thinking.
Right.
But I can't understand when people tell me they don't like ketchup. It's great.
What's the strangest thing that you put ketchup on?
Have a lot in common.
Yeah, when it comes to certain things like that, absolutely.
Well, that's funny. Mr. Wilson's the same way. So it's always a Costco. Make sure you get ketchup. Make sure you get ketchup.
Get the 3-pack of the big one.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I have another question for you.
Sure.
So, could you think of a time where something started out really difficult for you, but then in the end turned out great?
Yeah. So probably a lot of things, because I feel like that's just a great question overall for life. I feel like every single person you ask that question to will have at least one story, if not a dozen. Just in my own mind, I can think of my teaching career. When I started off, I was so excited to become a teacher, but I got into education in a time that was much similar to what we're going through right now with the economy not doing so great. And the way that education works, if you're the last person to get hired, when the budgets get cut, you're the first person that has to get let go and go find another job. And that happened to me over and over and over for about 10 years. And it was very discouraging for me because I had a new baby at home and, a wife, and was trying to buy a house. And I really wanted to be a teacher more than anything else in the entire world. And every year I would work so hard at it. And even though I knew that I was working my hardest and I felt like I did a good job, I kept at the end of the year finding out there was no money to pay me and I had to find a new job. Now, looking back on it, it is the best thing. Going through it was very difficult, but the key, pushing and not giving up and continuing to follow my passion. And back then, I had never heard of a place called Longwood, but all of that led me to finally working in Longwood as a teacher and an assistant principal, and now a district-wide administrator. And that experience prepared me in ways that I could never have seen as I was going through it. And it's honestly, I love Longwood. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me, working here with really great teachers, great kids, great community. And had I not gone through what I went through, I would never have ended up where I am right now. And I'm so grateful for it. So one of my favorite quotes is by Steve Jobs. He always says, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. And I think that's true for anything that any student would be going through, or any tough time you might see yourself going through. I would encourage them to ask other people that question, just so they can hear how many people have a story like that, where they might have gone through some difficult times, but in the end, it made them stronger, and they ended up in the greener pasture at the end of the day.
I love it. That is a lifelong lesson for sure. And I appreciate you sharing that.
About perseverance, right, Mr. Foster?
That's right.
That leads you to where you're supposed to be. That's wonderful.
So the other piece, I don't know if a lot of students know this, but I used to be a mathematics teacher. And a lot of people, they think math teachers just love math. But the reason I love math is exactly the answer to that question. Because solving math problems teaches you that perseverance. So I love sharing that passion as a math teacher, just as I do as an administrator, and sharing stories like this now.
No, that's great. And that's really important for our students to hear, especially during this time when things might be a little bit more difficult and we need to persevere through them. So thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely. It's true. And Dr. Loman, I connect with you a little bit there on your past story. I as well. I have felt the bumps of education, and I just kept on spiraling forward, and it wasn't easy. It's never good when you're going through it, just like you said, Mrs. Gibson, like what's happening now. But when we look back, we just realize that through these experiences, we get stronger. I'm going to switch gears here now. I have a fun question for you. So, do you ever get hiccups?
I do get hiccups, yes.
All right, so I'm going to ask you this. What's your cure?
I have a foolproof way to get through the hiccups, and
Really?
Time.
Really?
You have to bear it. Is the issue? You can't give up. If you give up too early, it doesn't work.
Here it is again. Right.
Absolutely. There it is. The perseverance. So I breathe in as deep as I possibly can and hold my breath until I can't hold my breath anymore. And then I let my breath out and repeat it one more time.
Okay.
And then you have to hold it until you get really, really deep breath until you can't hold it anymore. Twice. One after the other. And it works every single time for me.
Wow.
Because I can't stand the hiccups, and I have had to, over the years, find a way to get rid of them.
Wow. All right.
I can imagine that a lot of boys and girls are going to be writing emails to you letting you know that it worked or it didn't work.
Right. Yeah, maybe this will be a good thing for some of the CEW boys and girls to share with Dr. Loman and us. What is their method, right? And does it work better or worse than Dr. Loman's method?
If they have the better way to cure the hiccups, I'm curious because I can't stand it. I've worked with hiccups for 3 months. 3 months. He went to the doctor. He couldn't get rid of them.
Wow. That's intolerable.
I had no idea when I asked that question.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Loman, for coming on. We really appreciate it. You've been words of wisdom for our boys and girls over here at CEW, and we know that you'll continue to be with them throughout their academic career, and that's a wonderful thing. Go ahead.
Absolutely, I appreciate being a guest on the show, especially in this virtual land
I
we're
know,
in right
it's so nice to see you.
It's great, and I just encourage all the kids at CEW. Anytime you see me, say hi. Whether it's now, whether it's at the next school that you go to, I'll be around. Stop me and say hello.
Excellent.
Right.
And will you come on and play the trumpet for us?
I will play the trumpet.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that would be awesome.
That would be great.
My goodness.
Fantastic.
Maybe I can an emergency call if I have the hiccups.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you so much again.
Your CEW mug will be in the mail.
This EW mug, unfortunately, we're not in person.
My backup mug for now says, "Do more of what makes you happy," and I think something that everyone should be trying to do right now.
That's true.
Stuck up in the house, do some more of what makes you happy, and try to enjoy this time with your family.
Love it.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks again, Dr. Loman.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Good to see you. Bye.
And so we are excited to announce today that this week, is a little bit of it has been a little bit of a review and a relaxed week so that we can get on top of everything that we're doing with the Google Classroom. But next week, starting Monday, we're back at our regular schedule. And we are so excited to be really looking closely at the work that you're doing on the Google Classrooms.
And one area that we're going to look at is looking at iReady. So iReady is so important because it's our reading link to understanding how we're all progressing. And we're going to be able to look to see which students are doing the most and putting the most effort into their iReady reading. So that's super exciting. So we're going to announce the student from each class in our upcoming Right Rallies.
Oh, we're going to announce. Oh, okay. So, and I love that you said effort because that's what's the most important thing, right? You don't have to always just get it correct or worry about that it was wrong. It's putting in the effort and the hard work. I love that you mentioned that.
It all starts with a step, right? The first step that we take, and we grow gradually. Because when you look at that big mountain, it's a lot. But putting that effort in to try a little bit each day, improve a little bit more as we go is so important. So we're going to highlight those students that are putting that effort in.
I love it. And we're gonna announce their names?
Yes, we are.
Oh,
boy.
boy.
We're going to announce their names on our next Right Rally.
That's
It'll
wonderful.
be like how we announce the students for our Right Riders every month. Instead of us doing that, since we're not on the bus, we'll be able to do this, which is wonderful.
I love
These
that.
will be our right learners.
Oh, look at that. That just happened spontaneously, folks.
I love it. Right learner. Excellent. Right. And I think that we can look also at another kind of reward where we can look by classes. So maybe each class in a grade level will be able to win a nice certificate for the amount of time put in on iReady and completing lessons as well. So that'll be something that each class is able to earn.
That's wonderful. I love that.
So we'll have one class per grade level that earns that Sparkly certificate, but everybody has an opportunity to pitch in.
Oh, no. See, I was going to ask you, you said nice certificate. I thought, well, what's going to make this certificate so nice? Now you mentioned sparkly. I'm really curious.
Oh, well, we had a golden spork, right, for when we were in the lunch in the cafeteria and recess time. But we're going to have a sparkly sign that we can put up on each classroom door when we return. And at the moment, we can have that sparkly sign on our Google Classroom.
Wow, that is wonderful. And I think really as a building, we maybe should do something also. As you know, maybe we set a goal for increasing the number of assignments, increasing the amount of students that are using iReady, and the amount of time that they're on there. And maybe, I don't know, maybe when they meet that goal, we could do something special for them.
I would love that, Mr. Foster, because you know how we have typically we have our monthly school-wide goal that we try to get to with our coins.
Yes.
And if we earn a certain amount of coins, we are able to earn a school-wide reward. So this sounds like a perfect idea. Let's take the place of that. So what are we going to come up with for our rewards?
I don't know, but it should be a surprise. But maybe we'll give everyone a little taste of something that we could do as a reward that's a surprise and special to see. Okay. Should we roll the tape?
Oh boy. Okay, let's do it.
Roll the tape.
Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark.
Daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark.
Grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark.
Let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt. Run away, do 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 do, run away, do 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 do, run away, do 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 do, run away. Safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last. It's the end, do 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 do, it's the end, do 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 do, it's the end, do 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 do, it's the end.
Okay, well, that was one of the things that we could do. We hope you enjoyed it.
So silly. Silly's good.
Yes, well, we had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, yes.
And we're going to have a lot of fun doing the other things that we can do for you when we meet those goals, and we'll have those special things ready for you. So you'll never know what it's going to be unless you complete those goals.
Okay.
All right.
Challenge on, kiddos.
All right.
You can do it. You can do it.
Definitely.
Yep.
Well, we thank you, boys and girls, for coming to our digital right rally. And we want you to keep at it and keep on going and really do everything that we talked about. Post things, share with us, reach out to us, because we want to stay connected during this time.
We do. We miss you all. So terribly keep those messages coming, keep those videos coming, anything we can do to stay connected. And we love seeing your faces. So the more you can put your faces up there and your videos, it really makes our hearts sing. Yeah.
We love it. All right. Well, this is Mr. Foster,
Mrs. Gibson, and Mrs. Wilson.
signing off.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mr. Foster, Mrs. Gibson, and Mrs. Wilson. That was fantastic.
This concludes the Right Rally. Have a great day.